Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Airguns of Idaho. In today's video, we are going to be making a review on the umarex Origin 22 caliber. So I've been watching a lot of videos on this gun. Everyone says it's a close distance shooting gun, pretty good for pesting in the backyard, close distance stuff and stuff like that. So they're saying that it's one of the best affordable guns out there in the market. So we're going to test that out. We're going to see how good it shoots, and how many shots per fill we can get out of it and stuff like that. I did do a little bit of chronic work with it a few days ago, and I think I got about like 60 shots out of it. The stream spread was pretty high in my opinion, so I'm only going to be shooting this gun from certain pressure to certain pressure to get the best consistency out of the gun. That's going to give me about 20 to 30 shots at the most, but we're going to work around that and try to get the best accuracy out of this gun, and hopefully we might be able to stretch it out to 75 yards. We do have a little bit of wind today, so it's going to be pretty difficult to shoot longer distance with pellets. I do have some slugs, and we'll be testing them out at 30 yards, and then if they do good, we'll take them out further. But yeah, pretty excited to be out here shooting today. I did shoot this gun once or twice before. I did go ahead and reduce the velocity. It was making a little bit too much power at my liking for this gun, so I did go ahead and reduce the velocity to about 850 feet per second with the Crossman hollow points. Before, I was getting like 950, which is a little bit too fast in my opinion for these particular pellets. With heavier pellets it would have been perfect, but I'm trying to shoot the cheap stuff to see how they do and if it's a good idea to buy them. So yeah guys, let's get to it. I'm going to show you the pellets and slugs that I have to shoot, and then we'll take the groups at 30 yards and we'll see what shoots good and what doesn't, and then we'll probably stretch it out further. So yeah, let's get to it. Here we go. So these are going to be some of the pellets we're going to be shooting in today's video. Try to focus a little bit more on there. Boom, 18 grainers, poly mags, 16 grains, Aerons 16 grains, GTO 11.5 grains. So these are some of the pellets that I was shooting with this gun at first. Crossman hollow point 14 grains there, and I got some of my slugs here as well. So I got 21.5s, 24.2, 25 grains, 217, 217, 217. And I got a different design on here as well. So 2175, 25 grains. So we're going to be using the chronograph here, and then our target is just right there. 30 yards, not very far. Let's go look at it real quick. So they haven't been used, but they're pretty well scratched very well. So yep. So we're going to start with the Crossman hollow points, 14 grains. Only a 5-shot group out to 30 yards. Here we go. So those did okay, more or less. Let's switch to the GTOs, 5 shots. So we got the GTOs on here. So far, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, let's switch it up to the So they're not going to fit in the magazine. So okay. Now air arms 16 grains. Good. 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 That's 5 out of 5. Yeah, pretty good. So Crossman hollow points, they did okay, not the best. GTOs 11.5 or something, that's pretty damn good in my opinion. So that's pretty good. Polymags, they did okay. That is the group here. That's pretty decent, I would say. H&N Field Target 16 grains, they did pretty good. Or I mean, sorry, A arms, pretty good, pretty good. H&N 18 grains, they did it pretty damn good as well. That was my first shot, and then 5 shots after. So here, so now let's shoot some slugs here, and then we'll see how they do as well. So yeah. Alright guys, so let me give you my thoughts and opinions about the umarex Origin now that I've had this gun for about maybe 2 weeks, week and a half or so. So I've been able to shoot it a few times a week. And yeah, so one of the things I don't like about this gun is the trigger. It's a pretty bad trigger. You can get used to it and probably adjust it. I didn't really do anything like that to this gun. It's kind of hard to cock. I already cocked it, but it's kind of hard to cock also. The push probe in here, it's kind of difficult to push it in if you have a pretty heavy pellet, or oversized pellet, or a slug. It's kind of hard to push it in. I don't know if you guys seen that in the video. I did try to show some clips of that as well. So yeah, it's kind of hard to cock. It does make quite a bit of power. If you guys are looking for power, this does make quite a bit of power. So you can shoot 21 grain pellets out of this gun, 18 grain pellets, and you should have enough power to push in pretty fast. I don't really mind having a small air tube once the gun is adjusted and tuned very well. Sometimes it's good to have an air tube if you have a hand pump. So that is one of the key reasons about this gun. It was built for basically to have a small air tube and be pretty easy to fill with the hand pump. That is one of the nice things about this gun here. I also do like this here as well. It's pretty nice for the pull of length, and also the grip on here. It's pretty nice. It does have a big space on here, but they're going to be trying to fix that maybe with some magazines. Put the magazine on here, but I do like it. Just hold it like this as well. kind of helps out too, or holding it from here as well. Yeah, got a nice barrel band on here and also on here as well. So yeah, this is not your average umarex origin. This is one of the cooler ones, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so yeah, makes quite a bit of power. You can shoot heavier pellets out of it. Let's talk about the pellets and, you know, about the tune as well. So basically, when I got this gun, I was messing with the cheaper stuff just to see if they would shoot. You know, I always like to test stuff like this. You know, I don't really like to spend money on expensive pellets if I can. And if I can get my guns to shoot cheap stuff, then I'll do it. It didn't really like these very well. It kind of did like the dome pellets more. So if you have this gun, or if you are thinking about getting this gun, try this design here, and they would probably shoot pretty good for you. So these shot pretty good. These shot pretty good, and as you can see, that it's the same dome design. These didn't shoot very well. I didn't really put it on the video because, you know, they just didn't do very well. Polymags, they shot pretty good out 30 yards. They didn't fit in the magazine. That's one of the bad things about them. I think you can get them in short, make them more short, I think. So you might be able to test those, and they might shoot good out of your gun. So the A-Arms 16 grain field target pellets, they did pretty good. So as well, they have a dome pellets, so the same design as the other ones. And I didn't know I had any of these in the airgun bucket or whatever, so I wasn't really able to test these out. I think they would shoot pretty good. So let's talk about these for a second. So these are 22 caliber pellets. They are 21.5 or 21 grains. With the power output this gun was pushing, this would be a pretty good pellet for this gun, in my opinion. You can get this gun to shoot them pretty close to like 950, I would say, about 900, which that would be a pretty good speed for the H&N 21 grain pellets. So yeah, so you know, it's a good gun for what it is. There's better guns out there for the price, but you know, it's a new gun. It's a very popular gun, so I thought I would make a video on it, and it's okay. So that is going to be it for today's video. I am going to be making part 2, shooting the slugs, so stay tuned for that. And we might test out the JSB Hades and the 21 grain H&N Barracuda. So peace out, see you next time.